and they lived happily ever after. What does that mean? I don't know, but that's the way fairy tales are written. That's what I heard when I was growing up. What is happily ever after? Happily ever after what? One situation? Okay, in a movie or a fairy tale? What about the next situation? I suggest that we live realistically ever after. That's how we get along with people. We need to learn how to come down a few notches, recheck our expectations of what we want from somebody else. If you want happily ever after, you're in for a rude awakening, because life is not like that. Life can be filled with great happiness. With marriages failing at a rate of about 50%, we have to tweak this happily ever after myth. We're not prepared for life challenges. Happily ever after. I wish it could be that way. What happens when we have these challenges and we don't know what to do? We have to learn what to do. Nobody taught us. We learn from our role models and our caregivers. Many times we did not learn good habits, healthy habits. We didn't understand that happily ever after is not easy to accomplish. Perhaps is unrealistic. Let's work through some of this together. You will be realistically happy, or you will be unhappy because you never get what you want. That choice is up to you. It doesn't mean one person gets to be happy and the other person doesn't. It means that we need to balance out what the expectations are, what the realistic expectations are, what is beyond our reach. It's okay to dream. But when we dream too big and it's not realistic, that's when we start having issues with our loved ones, because our expectations are just too high. I'm not suggesting you give up all your dreams and your hope. What I am suggesting is that you're able to look through glasses that are not rose-colored, that we have to be able to see reality and deal with it. If we don't deal with it, it just builds up, and then we have these emotional outbursts. And what we fight about is usually not what we're unhappy about. It builds and it builds, and then it's that last thing that usually starts the fighting. We go back and let's explore what the expectations were. What did we learn? How did we learn it? Is it working? If it's not working, then we need to change it and be more realistic. Let's live realistically ever after.